Previously on XCom 2.
Menace 1-5, target coordinates incoming. Secure the
Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of XCom 2. We're moving into Hack and Advent Workstation. It's one of 3 Guerrilla Ops that popped up just before the Guerrilla Op that we were searching for. We've upgraded everyone's armour, we're doing a lot better, so let's get in there and let's show Advent what we've got.
Menace 1-5, this is Avenger. The access point we're after is just ahead. Move to secure the area. Expect hostile resistance.
Hack a Workstation in 8 turns from over there. Well, we don't actually need to go all the way over there. We can just like blow a hole in the wall. But we are going to scout in. Matrix, everyone's got concealment, but you've got the fastest move. So let's get you forwards and see what I guess you can see. Let's get you all the way up to here. Alright, first pod, and it's a double mech pod. Mook, Stun Lancer, and Officer. That's interesting. Let's go with interesting. I think we're going to pull everyone up about in line. Let's get Zeltins in. Tatty Boo Boo, you can only get to here because you are slower. I'm even slower though. I can't even make it that far. Let's get me up as far as I can. Dark Shadow, where are we going to put you? I think all the way up here. You do have a sting grenade and you've got regular grenades, so we could make good use of that. And once we've done that, we can see what this has. We don't want to access it beforehand because if you remember before, even with squad concealment, Gremlins reveal at the moment. And let's put you giving me extra cover. We're not on overdrive, so we're not blowing through cover or anything. Let's see where these guys patrol to. If they patrol, they didn't patrol. Okay. So we could open with a regular grenade from Dark Shadow and then just everyone react fire. Can I can see, so I could get like 2 decent-ish shots wherever they end up. I think that's a pretty good plan. So 7 turns to go. Ooh, we might want to get a little bit closer so we can try and get all of them together. We could also set some reaction fire. That wouldn't be the worst idea. Right, we'll do the hack another turn. So you can overwatch. You can overwatch as well.
On overwatch.
I think we'll get Tatty Boo Boo on overwatch. Matrix, let's bring you back here so we've still got your concealment if they move towards us. And that means Dark Shadow can step up to that position.
Good copy, moving on target.
I'm not going to go on overwatch myself because I'm going to be double firing. So here we go. Frag grenade. Frag grenade to ooh, it looks like it's a one or the other, so we're going to go for this pod by itself.
Catch!
Make it count. That was pretty reasonable. Let's see where they run to and what happens with the reaction fire. Looks! Oh, that officer is going to get it in the face. Still alive after that, though. We missed on the second. Bang. Maybe not our best reaction fire, but that was pretty good. So, we got me. I could take 2 shots, so I could probably kill that mech. In fact. You could probably kill that mech as well. Let's do that. Mech down. That gives me 2 shots at the dude over there. And I only need 1.
What did you expect?
Okay, so we've got the problems of these 2 guys. That's the edge of the map there. We could get Matrix to move up and do something. In fact, we could get an axe on this anti-riot mech, and then maybe a grenade. Can you reach with a grenade? You can't. 1 space away. That's annoying. Because you're not quite close enough to do the awesome stabbity. Alright. I'm going to go on Overwatch. I'm going to hope that these guys don't get micro-missiled, although I think that's exactly what's going to happen. Let's move Matrix over to here, just so he doesn't get caught in the blast. There they are! Revenants. I agree, zombie man. No, it's coming in. Well, I got decent hit, but not good enough. Oh, flank shot. That could have been a lot worse. I mean, I was expecting micro missiles to come in at that point, so no, he's coming in for a miss. That's what he's coming in for. Yeah, I think we probably would have done better if we'd just react fired to all of them. So we'll chalk that up to lesson learned. Let's step forwards and shoot back at this mech. Still got 6 turns and we're only really getting into that building. We know that there's a pod in there, so we don't want to get too close just yet. But if we kill this and kill the other dude, we can get Matrix to come for us and grab the loot and scout out for us. Okay. Now this guy, obviously, standing perfectly in the open, so if we step forwards just a little bit with Zeltons, seeing as you're going to be out for a while, you get the kill. We'll put that down to red fog. I mean, obviously you're hurting from... I'm running low on ammo. That was just like really bad. Alright. We'll do 1 shot with me, might kill it. And then I can reload.
By the numbers.
In fact, can Matrix get in there? Let's just reload me quickly. Or is that too close? There you can get in. That's fine. Although it is a running move. Alright. Stand in the open, grab the loot. Oh no!
I'm spotted.
Spotted by a zombie. I actually completely forgot that the zombie was there.
Got your stuff here.
Thankfully, we didn't reveal another pod. That would have been like ultra super bad. Okay, who have we got left? We could take a look at this hack.
Bypassing security.
And then we'll go on Overwatch and we'll wait for that zombie thing to come towards everyone. %83 chance for a small supply cache. Yeah, we'll go for that. Couldn't have quite got the large one, so that was definitely the right decision to make.
We've got access.
Okay, and for our second trick, we'll go on Overwatch. Dark Shadow, I think you'll go on Overwatch as well. We'll just try and set up as much as we can for when that thing comes around. And we'll bring Tatty Boo Boo over to here. I think it's got to walk further than 1 person's worth to get to us. And with 3 people on Overwatch, we should be able to quite easily floor it, especially with Dark Shadow. Ooh, that's not the hit we were looking for.
It's still moving.
Well, let's hope it doesn't quite make it to Zeltons then. Oh, it can. Balls. Miss?
I'm hit.
Alright. So Zeltons is going to be out of action for a while. Well, in that case, Zeltins, do you want to actually get this kill then? 27% red fog. It's good to find out how much these things affect us, though.
By the numbers. No rounds.
Probably should have reloaded you first, actually. We'll take the opportunity to reload everyone who's in a, let's say, precarious position. I'm going to pull myself all the way up here, just behind Matrix.
Already there.
We'll get Dark Shadow reloaded and up as well.
Let's rock.
Reload. Right,
Good to
Dark
go.
Shadow, you're forwards.
On the move.
Just overwatch where you are, Julian.
Vigilance en cours.
Matrix, just overwatch where you are. You're going to come forwards in line.
That's affirmative.
Tatty Boo Boo, reload and then step forwards.
Let's rock. I'm going.
And with 4 turns remaining, we've got plenty of time to get in position to be able to hack this. We can actually already see. Ooh, okay. Maybe this is a brilliant idea, he says. Thinking that it is actually a brilliant idea. If we pop that now, in fact, let's go on overdrive, because then we can pop it and do something afterwards. Let's call it a long range. Hi, how you doing? And this is totally exploiting the game mechanics, but I'm okay with that. I figure the game probably cheats enough that we never get to see. Wow, Chrysalid Crawler's killed, Chrysalid Crawler's killed. So they've been activated but not directly revealed. Now, if we step forwards to here, we can actually see to get the hack in.
Affirmative. Moving out.
It might be a dangerous place to be, we'll find out.
Advent troops here.
Alright. Oh god, there's a berserker. Definitely a dangerous place to be.
Eyes on the target.
Commander, we have confirmation of the exposed access point.
It's actually 2 entire separate pods. But that's fine. Because we can take care of all of this stuff, he says, slightly unconfidently. We're going to step forwards and I think we'll get a grenade in there. So, frag grenade on these 3. We'll leave that to Chrysalid Crawler because I'm sure someone can take care of that, like me. Good critical. Okay, he's pissed off enough that everything is starting to shake. Shake, 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 as they say. Let's bring Julian up, and Julian can take a shot. Cover's just standing in the way. Take a shot at this guy. Not what we needed. We needed that to hit. Okie dokie. Zeltins, you're staying back because you are very, very, very close to dying.
Is it clear?
We'll bring Tatty Boo Boo up, but we're not going to take an action because we may need that Mimic Beacon out. Matrix, we could step you forwards to here, get an axe on this guy, and then charge you in. You can realistically reach everyone. So we've got options there. I'm going to step up and I'm going to take a shot at that Chrysalid.
Heading out.
Get that thing gone before it causes us an issue. Didn't look like that hit, but you know, I'll take it if it wants to give it to me. Yeah. So our options are getting fewer and fewer. Matrix kills this, maybe the other chap will charge in towards him, and you can shoot this Beastmaster.
It's down.
So Matrix, you're going full murder, okay? Trust me, it's a good idea.
No problem, boss.
Just, you know, don't miss or screw up. Axe. That basically just bounced off his face. You'd better do a lot. Ah, you stunned him. Alright, well, in that case, you can only reach this guy. But even so, get on in and give him a stab.
Well, how about that?
Right, I think we're gonna reload back here and may as well go on Overwatch because there's not a great deal we can do other than that.
I'm on it.
Not that's gonna be worthwhile. I think if we get Tatty Boo Boo going on Overwatch as well,
Overwatch.
if he does come towards us, no, we're not gonna get a shot. Oh, covering fire. Is it covering fire or did he just step far enough? I don't care, he's dead anyway. Let's assume he was going to try and jump through the window.
Okay, so I got one.
Menace 1-5, the Advent network is almost entirely locked down. We're running out of time. Get to that terminal.
Yeah, we've got 3 turns. It's plenty of opportunity. Alright, let's do the hack, because then that's done.
System infiltration in progress.
Ooh. We're not really... Well, I suppose we are doing scanning times. That's going to be actually quite significant for us making contact with areas and stuff. So, I think we'll do that. Dark Events projects, they're always going to be coming, whereas satellite data is actually going to help us for an entire month.
We're through. Menace 1-5.
So that's the genetic filtering results. Now we can get everyone else set up for Overwatch, including Jihan. Okay. Stepping close and do it. Let's get Matrix right in the middle. So Matrix, you're going to try and stand directly on that.
Location confirmed.
Everyone else can pack in close for the aim bonus of being actually at point blank range.
Sensibilité des capteurs au maximum.
And get myself behind hard cover. And this is going to be a horrible, horrible thing for Advent to step into.
Sure thing. Scanning.
Dark Shadow, get yourself up to some cover.
Moving to position.
We don't really need to take the cover when they're just coming down, but it's good practice, because with better Advent pods, I don't know what the hell is going to come out of that
What's
thing.
over there?
And they could end up doing a reaction fire or anything. God, can you imagine, like, stepping out, immediately going on Overwatch covering fire? Bladestorm! Bladestorm is where the fun is. Although I don't think Matrix actually did a huge amount there. Oh, there's more Bladestorms going on. Oh, all the Overwatch fire is missing though. It looks like Julian hit and
That's right.
Jihan hit as well. So there was some murder in there, but I feel like that could have gone a lot better. Actually, wait. Everyone died except one. It was hard to tell who was getting the kills, though. Let's just get Matrix to get that last heavy lancer. Interestingly, that's not actually
that was good.
that's not the last target, so there must be another pod around. Alright. We'll take the opportunity to reload and get everyone ready for the next turn then. Let's bring
Not a
Zeltins
problem.
up to join everyone else. Last thing we want is to be ambushed.
Got it covered.
I'm going to reload and Overwatch.
Oh yeah!
And likewise over here. We've got scanning protocol that we can do in just a moment. And I think that'll probably be a good idea.
Come get some.
Back online. On Overwatch.
So reload and Overwatch, reload and Overwatch, reload and Overwatch. We still got the Mimic Beacon as well. So I don't think anyone else is going to get hurt this time.
Oh yeah! Scanning.
Right. Let's get that scanning done. Alright. So there is... That's a regular sectoid right at the back. Matrix can't quite get to him, but we could bombard him to wake him up. We can't bombard him. Alright, we're going to have to move someone in to get eyes. You can move up, but you're going to be in a very bad place to do that. I can move up over here, though.
Absolutely.
Alright, we're going to do it in 2 steps. 2 phases, so to
J'ai le
speak.
pied léger.
Let's step into... I was going to say better cover, but it's worse cover.
Headed there
Just a
now.
slightly better position. Zeltins will bring you up over here.
Solid copy.
Matrix, let's put you on the roof.
Whatever you say.
Oh, you've actually revealed. Okay. Who have you revealed from up here, though? You've actually revealed the sector. Okay. I was not expecting
Mom, I'm
that.
coming in.
Oh, he's one of those. What did he call in? We don't know. I don't know whether I want Matrix to go and kill this dude. You can't. Okay. Well, now at least we can get the bombard on him. Sectoid spotters have got a huge sight radius. Now you're actually in cover, so I'd say take the flank shot, hope for crit. Didn't quite kill him though. Still got 1 health. All right. Overwatch for me. Dark Shadow, let's get you behind here and Overwatch.
Overwatch.
Got it covered.
Hopefully this guy's going to charge first.
Advent
No.
They're on the move.
Oh god, what the hell are these? Good solid hit.
What did you expect?
So the puppeteer's gone. I'm assuming that these are puppets. And you're running, so Matrix can go and kill you. Right. What are they? Yeah, they are puppets. Ha! Alright. So Matrix, do you want to do your death from above so dramatic? 87%? Why is that only 87%? Oh, because he's got defense. Alright, well... If we walk you to the edge, you could see him and get the height advantage and
I'm going.
then just, like, shoot him, I guess. 95%, much better. Very unlike you, using your gun. But it works.
Not too shabby. I'm running low on ammo.
And now we just need to murder these guys. Take this one out. And the fence. We didn't need that fence anyway. Didn't provide any cover at all. Alright. Just keep filling them with bullets. We've got enough people that it's not going to be a problem, but that red fog is really actually quite bad. Alright, I get 2 shots at 100%. Yeah. And I only need 1 once again.
That's how it's done. Status confirmed.
I really don't like those puppeteers. They're kind of nasty.
Status confirmed.
You don't even get
Mission
one turn's
accomplished.
grace with them because as soon as you see them, they're bringing in their entire pod. On the plus side, we know that if we see them by themselves, then that's exactly what they are. Alright, let's get back to base and let's see exactly how long Zeltins is out for. This is like 2 missions in a row where we've taken a major injury. Alright, how bad is the damage? Okay. Still obviously got repairs. 16 days, that could be a lot worse. The Overwatch shot is nice. What does channeling field do? Every time you're targeted, so it sounds like every time you get shot, which is not necessarily a good thing. We're going to go with Hunter Protocol again. I just think it's a better skill. Yes, we are kind of putting ourselves in the middle of everything, so we end up getting shot, but I just think it's better. Alright. All in all, that's going pretty well. Actually, that reminds me, we need to...
Commander.
So we got a new soldier, and because of that new soldier, we're going to very quickly pop to view our facilities. We do have the Guerrilla Tactics School. Good. I thought we did.
Digging through some of the old data files Central has been holding on
Because
to
we haven't had a look
war.
at this in a while,
running across
and
notes, scrawled
we can
in
increase our
English,
squad
and
size
looks
again,
like
which we
broken
probably
German.
should have done
should
a couple of
probably.
missions ago. I think we're also going to get Lightning Strike, but well, we're going to get Integrated Warfare actually, and we're going to save the rest because we need the rest of the supplies. So, for our new soldier, we have Yoshida. Looking pretty good. Let's get you promoted and in because you're an assault. Yeah, we could. Does 30% critical chance against adjacent targets. No. Close combat specialist is just too good a skill to ignore. Deadshot. And that'll do. And slug shot's nice, I do like it. Trench gun, yeah. I don't think I've ever really had it, because it's such a short cone range, I've never found a good use for it. While we're here though, we can have a look at some of these. Autoloader's definitely going to be a good one to stick on someone else, but I think Advanced Expander Magazine. In fact, before we do that, we're going to have a look at our other assaults, and we'll just make sure that they've got what they need. So, Leroy, Advanced Repeater and Laser Sight. Laser Sight, I think replacing that with the Advanced Expander Magazine is going to be the right thing to do. More shots rather than slightly more critical chance. And Renault 2 is of course shaken. You've already got an expanded magazine, you've got an advanced laser sight. Yeah, we don't have any superior things yet, so we will hold off on those. In the meantime, where's Yoshida? We will give you regular autoloader, because we don't need to worry about it. Now we'll go for the advanced scope, and we will go for the hair trigger, I think. And that'll be a good combination for a different kind of assault. While we're here, we're also going to switch Dark Shadow's armor over very quickly. Let's just go into give him something that looks more befitting the actual beefiness of what he's got. So torso, we're going to go for the regular torso. And for the arms, I think arms 1. There we go. Much better. And that properly reflects the fact that his health has gone from 3 right at the start to 8 now. And it's almost tripled since the beginning. Because we've got the improved personal combat sims, his iron skin is actually going to be doing even more than it was before. Likewise, my PCS has gone up from 5 to 7. So it is significant how they end up changing their effects. Although your one is still just +3 mobility, that hasn't actually scaled up. Bit of a shame that. Let's have a look at Amani Singh. Yeah, that's going to be very, very good. And where is Saman? Oh, +13 aim. Really, really, really want to get Saman some different ammunition. But that's enough faffing around with that. We've got 3 days until alien encryption. Let's remind ourselves where we were. No, we're not going to do that right now because we were... That's it, we were going after that gorilla rock.
Plotting new course. Tactical mission
It was a race.
located.
Okay, so we've got a gorilla rock. Let's have a look and see what this is. It's another East Asia one. It's going to counter the resistance informant. Good. That means fewer retaliation counters. Yeah, let's just go across and do it.
East Asia.
The more we can beat up Advent, the better for us. Alright, give me a moment and I will put a team together for the mission. Alright, we have a full squad ready to go. I've just very quickly gone through everyone and made sure that their weapon upgrades are on. So Matrix has got a stock on his SMG now. And we've done another couple of things, like there's a repeater on Jihan's rifle. Other than that, everything is pretty much as you'd expect. We're bringing Yoshida along, get some experience because Yoshida's only a sergeant at the moment. We're also bringing Reynolds back out, see if we can get him through without being injured, get him a kill and stop him being shaken. Other than that, it's a recover item mission, so we aren't bringing along Jihan again. And of course, if I just very quickly get rid of Tati Boo Boo, Zeltins is out for 14 days, so that's going to be a while to come. No sharpshooters this time. Maybe next time we'll take double sharpshooters instead of double assaults and see how that goes.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
We got a tip that the aliens have been moving remote data collection vaults on Advent transport vehicles through this region. We've got an opportunity here to seize material critical to the alien project we picked up on, and it's the only way we're going to slow them down. Move in and secure the area. Eliminate all hostile contacts and recover the assets.
Alright, join me next time for Operation Smoke Palace. I'll see you soon.